9266388. Call for Mr. Anglin down here and tell him what you want to do, and he will
And even questions you want to ask, so you can get questions from
9266388.
Thank you very much, Mr. Trevor Summers. You have a wonderful day, my brother. Well, we're coming near to the end of this program, and we have two persons celebrating their birthday today. Dr. Keith Amiel, an actor, yes, I have performed him. I saw him a few weeks ago, yes. So, Dr. Amiel, you have a wonderful time, yes. He's performed with Leonie Forbes and those people. Alicia Darby celebrates her birthday today, and today is World Sight Day. Right, so if you can't see, give thanks. But if you can't see, and you don't know vision, you're blind, same way, So make sure you have a vision. I find those persons who are challenged in terms of their sight, my God, they're so sharp. It's just amazing. Just want to remind you that this hour was sponsored by Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Gotta go now. Thanks to all my listeners. Thanks to Pastor Boyne, my sponsors. Thanks to you all. And I leave you with this one. Yesterday is gone. Today is here. Are we making the best of today? Tomorrow is yet to come. Are we ready for it? Bernard Darby saying to you, I love you all. Have a wonderful afternoon. Wakud, my friend.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. Would like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM, Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
Good afternoon, listeners, and welcome to another day on this Sports Desk. My name is Christopher Zidane Mattews, and the other host, Mr. Higgins, is running a little bit late, so he should be with us in short order. But in the meantime, the show will go on. You know, tonight is a big night. It might not be a big team that we're facing, but it's a big night because the fact that in your analysis, you think that this team might likely to lose to another team or the other teams, this, and based on the situation that we find ourselves in right now, it's close to it's not literally a must-win game, but it's very, very close to that. Yeah, because it's the fact of the matter is we can draw this game and still qualify for the World Cup straight as the top team in the group. So literally it's not a must-win game, but you can understand what people mean when they call it a must-win game, because based on what you expect and what is happening in the group, you just cannot get all 3 points in this one. And you want some goals as well. You may never know. There could be a scenario, and it's a logical scenario, that both Jamaica and Curacao could end up on 13 points. And we will be concentrating, the players that is, on what is in front of them tonight. So they won't be able to know what is going on in the other game, really. So they would to know what Curacao is doing. Yeah, because if Curacao is now on 7 points, let's say they win tonight and also win against Bermuda, which is likely. That's 13 points. And they're at home tonight, and they beat us at home. You know, we know football don't go like that. So the fact that they're good enough to beat us at home, then clearly they are good enough to beat Trinidad. So I'm saying it's just logical that they could end up on 13 points going into that last game. Now, we likely to win tonight. We could easily get a point in Trinidad, yeah? Which would make us be on 10 points. And then would be 3 points behind Curacao going into that last game. So we need not that what I just stated is, it's not me say it. I hear somebody say it, and it's logical. It's not hard to see that happening. So we need to score as much goal as possible. We must take out our anger on this Curacao team tonight, and we need the nation to support the team. We're not the only favorite that would have gone to an away World Cup qualifier and not get all 3 points and not get any point. So I don't make that be a deterrent. You must go out and support the team tonight, so we can ensure that come that final day, we are in a position that if we win the game, we qualify for the World Cup, and then we want 40,000 in the stands for that game. And that's what I'm envisioning right now. Yeah, but all of that is just thinking what might happen tonight, later on. We will be sure as to what will happen, because we play at 7, and I think the Trinidad versus Curacao game, or Curacao versus Trinidad game, because Curacao is hosting that game. That game starts at 6. So the second half should be getting underway when our game is about to commence at National Stadium. So we'll have an idea of what is happening there, at least at the halfway point. And it's a big thing, because qualifying for the World Cup, we don't want to see a situation where we get this opportunity. When it really a soup, it doesn't matter how the players, if the players and the coach want to go flop, you know. When you look at what we have done in recent years against Caribbean opponents, this is a soup. This would be the mother of all bottling of anything. Look at how Jamaica has dominated the Caribbean in recent times. We basically are the dons of the Caribbean. So for us to get a group with no Panama, no Costa Rica, no Honduras, no Canada, no Mexico, no USA, and we still can't top that group, that would be devastating. And head would have to roll administratively and otherwise. So we need the full backing of the support tonight and also in the future game. All right, listeners, I heard Shippingport go down by the sports explosion this morning. I crash out. I cry like a baby because him get some licks with a mythical friend about he was having a conversation with a friend who was saying, he was comparing Coco Gauff to Serena Williams. And that's why he came on national radio. And I have conversation with friends every day. If me or a man attack something when I think far-fetched, I come on the radio with it. I like a man. So I buy that argument that he was having a conversation with a friend. I am of the view that Shippingport look at Coco Gauff, is assessing the player, and has gotten it completely wrong. And he kept doubling down. And he went again this morning and I said called with migraine and all kind of things. And the statement is no, because him know Tracy are going to try take us on down here. So he knew Oral Tracy was going to take us on down here. So he took the easy way out of going down to that program to talk about the point because he know him couldn't make the point here on this program. So this is the point. No. He's saying that Coco Gauff is being touted as the next Serena Williams. One, someone suggesting that a player is the next person doesn't mean they're saying that he or she will be as good as that other person. You know? It's just that she'll be the next black great player. But anyways, they rate Serena Williams as arguably the greatest female tennis player of all time. I put it to you, listeners, that Serena Williams was not necessarily as good as Coco Gauff at this stage of their career. You know? I hope Joker Shipping Port are listening, you know, and understand, say, I was going to make him slide, you know, but he went down the road like a little girl. Because he know Gora Tracy is gonna be likely to take us on and work with his side because that's the nature of what God has between the two programs. So he run like a little wimp shipping port to Gora Tracy, crying like a baby. But you're still wrong, my boss. Because Serena Williams, as far as I can remember, only had one Grand Slam title before the age of 21. I remember she won the US Open in 99 as a teenager. I doubt she won another major until 2002, which made her then 21 or beyond. Coco Gauff has 2 Grand Slams. Now, Serena Williams was not as dominant as some other female players between the year when she made her professional debut and 21. You know, you have some other people who dominated and won more Grand Slam than she did, but she eventually went on to be arguably the greatest tennis player of all time. So, what is Shipping Port's argument? No. Because we all rate Serena Williams as one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time. And Coco Gauff is matching Serena. As a matter of fact, she's bettering Serena Williams before the age of 21. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, Shipping Port. You're running to other people and crying like a baby. Before you come be a man and come back, come challenge people here. Because you know the wicket are go flat because the person going to be keen to take us on down here. You run like a little baby to cry on his shoulder this morning. But put that in your pipe and smoke it. Coco Gauff has 2 Grand Slams before the age of 21. Serena Williams had 1. What's your argument? No. So it is logical for me to think that, listen, this girl is on the path for greatness. If the greatest of all time before the age of 21 only had 1 Grand Slam and Coco Gauff have 2, then if somebody said, well, she could be the next great, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, what say you? You don't want Shipping Port go and cry upon Oran Tracy's shoulder this morning and I take swipe like a baby. It just turn on Orville, Mike.
Put me on Astor.
Turn on Orville's mic, Astor.
It was a disgraceful call.
Yes.
Because he was making Shipping Port came on, I don't know where else he was, but I heard him this morning, that, what's your name? Coco Gauff is overrated. That is the only argument that I've ever taken on Shipping Port. All of a sudden, now me hear about this thing where I say about next Serena
Williams.
Me never know, but well, me don't know about you.
I never heard that.
But I never. The argument was that Serena Williams, that
the
Coco Gauff is overrated.
That's what he said.
That's the only argument Shipping Port. And then when you get licks, you start saying is your friend tell you she's overrated. That was the only argument. So stop trying to misrepresent.
Yes, I want to ask him how is she rated. He must struggle to tell us.
Exactly. Him friend. Yeah. Tell him say she's the next Serena. Me don't know about nobody telling that neither.
You never said that before.
All of a sudden no.
But the reality is this, knowing Orville, I did some research this morning and Coco Gauff has 2 Grand Slams.
Yeah.
And I think Serena Williams only won the US Open in 99 before the age of 21.
But
we did not go there because
you can't take him on.
Yeah, no, we don't know if she should come anywhere closer in the end, but we just say the girl has done things before the age of 21 that many others have not done. So at this stage of her career, she cannot be seen as an overrated player.
That is what I'm taking.
Yeah.
The overrated argument, nothing else.
She's a currently, she's a very, very good tennis player. Top tennis player. Top 5 in the world.
Right.
And as a youngster, one of the best we have seen doing it coming into the sport and the age of 21. Take your licks, my boss.
I don't know what that call was about. It was embarrassing if you ask me. Shipping port do better than that. Nobody, what we were taking you on is the overrated argument.
Yes. And every time she doesn't do well, it pressure her.
Sure. Make we take the first one, no? All right. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, man, Wagwan.
Good afternoon.
And Nick, this?
Yeah, Wagwan.
Yes, Nick.
Why you sound different, though, Nick?
Yeah, there, man.
All right.
So I'm right down on the break, you know.
Oh.
But anyway, let me start off. Big up yourself, shipping port, you know.
Yeah.
Watch the argument there.
Yeah.
You know, but I would say she's not overrated. She's rated exactly how she's supposed to be rated.
Which is, no, man. Him friend. One friend tell him, say, she's this and she's that. When at the first we hear about the friend. And I was there that.
Anyway, Zidane, I want to your pot of soup, you know, turn over already spoiled.
It needs some more ingredients.
Why? You know, I stay them later, so I hope they're not bother.
You're going to stay them later?
Ingredients. Yeah, man.
Bleachers or grandstand?
Depends on where the man them are go, you know.
Oh, so like you're going to go bleachers.
So anyway, them are there.
All right, hold the line, Nick. Hold the line. Don't move. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Let's get digital. TAJ is now issuing all motor vehicle registration certificates exclusively digital. You need an email address for the process and instructions will be sent to you. No more stickers, no more paper. Choose your registration period of 6, 12, or now 24 months. Private motor vehicle operators can renew online, but for all other motor vehicles, you must visit a tax office. For more info, call 888-829-4357 or visit jamaicatax.gov.jm. TAJ, working together to serve you even better.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit wacomja.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk.
Back with Nick.
Yeah, man. So, Mr. Chateau has been asking me to explain myself why I don't like the ideas he put forward about the West Indies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I'm not listening or not understand. All right. There was an argument about Viv Richards not being good enough back in the days, right?
Yeah.
No, Mr. Chateau, I didn't agree with the points that you made. I pick out that one in particular to go against the Viv Richard point that you've been making. I pick out the one that you said the players should be playing in the county, in England and in Australia and places like that. Now, I picked that out to say, how are these players, Viv Richards and the others, used to just walk into the county cricket because they were special. I picked that one out to ask you to explain how are these crops, while I agree with the point, how are they going to get into county cricket? because they are not good enough. Because county cricket are not, what I should say, county cricket taking the special people, the best of the best. So while you're just casually saying we should send them to county cricket or we should send them to Australia, notwithstanding, how are they going to get there? Because county cricket wouldn't want these guys now. Because they are not good enough. They are not special. County cricket used to want Viv them because Viv and those his counterparts were special. So that's the reason why I picked that one. Because you can't be saying one thing on that point and you're saying another thing. No. How are these guys going to get into county cricket? That's my question. And I say, if you can get them in, so be it. I agree with the point. Because you're saying, I agree with your points about funding and all kind of things. Listen, West Indies, they are the bottom of the thing right now. So if I have a madman say something right now, we have to agree with it. Any help West Indies can get right now, them have to just take it. So I wouldn't go against whatever points you're saying because West Indies need anything them can get right now. But I just picked that one out to make the point against your Viv Richards argument. Because these guys can't get into county cricket because they are not special. Viv and the others could get into county cricket a whole lot because they were special. So that's why I picked that one out. So you know have to come on and explain to me, how are we going to get these guys into county cricket? Because them can't get in. County cricket is not a charity league.
Not at all.
It's a league where you have to be special to get it. So I don't want to stress the point. That's it for that. Now, Zidane,
yes.
Keep an eye on Ivan Orville too, and Craig Butler and Chapelton.
Yeah, them start losing
It's
after winning the first three.
It's 1 point in 5 games,
After they started so well.
1 point in 5 games. So I can't fathom that I'm going to relegate another team. Right? And the point in 5 games is against Police, and I watched that game live on TV, and I think Police should have get something out of that game. Something more than a draw, in my opinion. So I'm just watching his progress. I noticed something on social media, a clipping on social media that I think in the halftime talk that the coach should do. It's not Dookie that I see doing that, it's Butler. So I'm wondering who is the coach. So who is it a what do you call it, 2-coach situation, or is it Dookie? Is it Dookie that's coaching the team? Me just ask that question.
No man, Craig run the show anyway, them man.
So and a Dookie are the coach then.
See, Craig officially, yeah, but we know how Craig run the show. Anything Craig run own in my boss, I am running it, in terms of football,
Well, maybe that's what they call the slide, because, when you have a 2-coach kind of situation like that, it gets confusing to the players. So I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to debate later for watch the soup. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, man.
I will answer the question.
All right, Nick, big up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we need the fans to turn out in their numbers tonight.
All right, we'll take our next one now. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are things with you?
True analyst.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, talking on the phone.
I need to talk. So I need to ask Orville a question before I go on.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Did you authorize Zidane to
To do what?
Hello?
Well, we have the true analyst.
Yeah, we just lost him like that.
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, true analyst. Call us back if you can, true analyst. Some mix up happened there. Yes, Mount Salem.
Yes. Yes, Zidane, if you rate somebody, you can criticize them. Not true?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, me no want Baggio and Chipping Port, me say me not rate them because I rate them highly. But if me think them attack foolishness, me I go tell them whether they like it or not. No, Chipping Port, this man you say something which is totally incorrect. The man them did give you a chance to explain yourself, but you just couldn't explain yourself. You just come back around to the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. He was talking about a friend
that's incorrect, brother. When he tell World Chase to say, we not give him a chance, you think that's not true. I'm going to be fair. Hello?
Yes, yeah, you're correct.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, man. Me I be fair. I don't want to take it personal, but that's the truth. We not give him the chance. And, you know, the word, when they say overrated in the but in the initial stage of this argument compared the word highly did even on it too. You know.
Highly overrated. That him say, man.
Yeah, man. The word highly.
He was very dismissive of her.
Yes.
It's when Southie rushing the other day, him kind of come down and overrated and take off highly overrated. Yes?
You know, say me and my friend them are reason now our place where we listen to the program. And you know, so the man him say Michael Jordan is highly overrated.
Oh, that's what your friend him say. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Me have a friend. Me have a friend who say Bull too overrated. Yeah, man. Me have a friend say Bull too overrated.
That one was a good one, was it?
On the same Michael Jordan argument, you know.
Yes.
Zidane. The man him say in order for Chicago Bulls come back to the top, then they need back Michael Jordan.
Scottie Pippen. Tony
Michael
Kukoc.
Jordan. No, man, just like how Baggio say.
Yeah, man, we know where you're going, man. So Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah, for them get back to the top.
So in order for Chicago Bulls come back, they need back them man there. So if in order for West Indies come back at the fast bowling we want.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Baggio was a flip-flop.
Baggio
was flip-flopping on that one, man.
As usual. What's new?
Yeah, man. So
and we did say when he came around to that position, though, you know, that he was talking about getting back the likes of Michael Owen. We said we agree. We said duh.
My
we agree.
God.
Yeah, man. So that's all the trade and this and that where Chicago Bulls do Zidane. That now get them back to the top, man. Yeah, man. That now get back to them to the top. So yes. So I got that one there. The Baggio. Let me tell you something, Baggio. For the last time, in order for West Indies get back to the top in this era, we need good batting, good bowling, and good fielding. When we say good bowling, both spinners and fast bowlers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more asking something, Mr. Higgins. More I can't pass on yesterday, but more asking, don't you think while we agree, say. Not back era would do well in this time. You did mention about Roger Harper by the 18th come around. Don't you think that the man them in who are playing cricket now would try them best to set the pitches as dead as possible against our fast bowling if we have
they used to.
Those
when we go India, we're not gonna get nothing. We have any little life, but when you have
and Pakistan and these places.
Yeah. But when you have
I am not saying. Repeat.
When you have quality bowling, that they can perform under most conditions.
Right.
So,
but I'm just thinking that with the quality what we have, me think them. I'm not say them wouldn't do them very best and whatever, you know. But me don't feel say it'd be a little harder than what we think.
Fine, man. But when you have quality, man, you have quality. So
right.
May I say, any wicket that you set dead, West Indies might struggle to get wickets, but you are going to struggle to get wickets too.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is true. That is true. But the quality, I just said the quality that come through at the end. But the quality all around we need. We need the quality spinner and batsman. Yes, to the game tonight now though, Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me you mentioned about we scoring some goals. But don't you think that we should go into the game having a win in our head first and foremost, rather than say we need to score as much goal as possible, because we might
if you score only per goal, now win you win, man.
Well, man, you know get what me I say. With the mindset, for me, say we need to score as much as possible from minute one. And go left ourselves hope, man, go down 1-0. I don't know what happened after that. Don't you think that we've going at the game first and foremost, knowing that we need to win the game?
No, man,
Achilles
Bermuda this, man.
Right, me not get too complacent, that,
no,
brother.
Man,
me think that we just finish going
brother,
to win.
Brother, JC can beat Bermuda.
JC can beat Bermuda. Yes, stranger things that happen in football.
Then if we lose to Bermuda, we're going to pack up the things that my boss and go play jacks, brother.
Me not tell us we are going to lose it, and that me
say, brother, me not thinking. Me not think the only mindset is that we crush Bermuda 5 or 6 love tonight. That's the mindset.
So no grinding out.
After you lose the other day, my boss, you destroy, take out your anger and just look at Bermuda team tonight. 6 love or 5.
No grinding out results.
No, sir, no grind with that like a joke team.
All right, that's just bedtime.
Yeah, man.
Later.
All right, big up.
Right. Yeah, man. With that, we take a break. More to come. And there are some interesting statistics that will be coming up after Just Bet. Don't miss it. We're coming back after it.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit wacomja.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. England will be in World Cup qualifying action, kicking off in a few minutes against Latvia, with victory securing qualification for next year's World Cup final. England's manager, former Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel, wants to get the job done today.
We have the chance to get the job done with a 6th win, and we go for it. The sooner the better, because it's just a proof of your performance. So if we can have it in written that we are qualified and the table is clear, that would give us a lot of options and gives us, of course, the satisfaction of mission accomplished.
That's England manager Thomas Tuchel, and that's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, so it's time for Just Bet, and we have Jesse Blake lined up. Hi, Jesse Blake.
Good afternoon, Mr. Higgins. How are you?
I'm not too bad at all, my boss. A little nervous about football matters this evening, but other than that, I'm cool. Hello?
Nothing to be nervous about, man.
No, I'm not nervous about our game against Bermuda. It's that Trinidad Curacao game that has me a little worried.
Oh.
Okay. We want Trinidad beat Curacao and we beat up Bermuda, and then we're back in control.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But anyway, that is to come. Let's get to our matter.
It's coming later in the winner's edge, right? How about that?
There you go. So we got to French football in France.
Yes.
Ligue 1.
Mm-hmm.
Paris Saint-Germain hosting Strasbourg. How will you see that one?
All right, great. This one takes place Friday at 1:45 in the afternoon, Jamaica time, with PSG and Strasbourg separated by just a single point at the top of Ligue 1. Intrigue is high for this match. PSG's historic dominance meets a Strasbourg side that has turned their fortunes around in a great way. They're exceeding expectations, both in results and attacking efficiency. Strasbourg has to be the darling of French Ligue 1 at this point so far in the season. Now, PSG, they've ruled this fixture in recent years, but Strasbourg's direct approach and clinical finishing does promise a fierce contest in Paris this Friday, 1:45 in the afternoon, Jamaica time. Both teams have started strongly in Ligue 1, matching 5 wins from 7 games. PSG, as I said, on top by 1 point. They have conceded fewer goals than Strasbourg. However, Strasbourg has outscored the Parisians thus far. But you can't tell according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Lopsided odds for each team here. PSG is the heavily favored team at $1.27. Strasbourg come in as the underdog, $8.50 for the upset, and the draw at odds of $5.66. Based on what we just read off, you would never think that these two teams could be so far apart in terms of the odds. Well, the final result bet option, quite interesting for this one. And, of course, the final result bet option showcases odds on each team to win and odds on the draw. It's the basic straight-up option, one of a plethora of betting options that is available for you to take advantage of with us at Just Bet. You can take advantage in a number of ways. You can visit justbetja.com, supremegames.com. You can use up the Supreme Ventures gaming app, or you can pop into one of our over 100 Just Bet locations island-wide to take advantage of the many betting options that we have available for you for each and every football game and for all of your favorite sports, really. When it comes to football, the correct score betting is the way to go because it gives you the best possible return for your betting buck, and it works pretty simple. If you can predict the score of a game, and that's the correct score at the end of regulation and stoppage time, yes, it can be very lucrative. And do remember that you can place a bet on virtually any score line that you think is the correct score for either one half of football or for the entire game. Full-time correct score bets you can exploit for PSG hosting Strasbourg this Friday afternoon, 1:45 Jamaica time. Those full score correct score bets include, if it is PSG 2-0, $3,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. PSG 3-0, $4,250 with a $500 wager. PSG 4-1, $7,500 on offer there with a $500 effort. Strasbourg 2-1, $13,000 on offer with only a $500 bet. Even better, if Strasbourg beats PSG by a goal to nil, you're looking at $15,500 in winnings. It's only a $500 wager. But if Strasbourg manages to knock off PSG with the upset special, 2 goals to nil, $35,500 can be yours with only a $500 wager. These are just some of the many lucrative correct score bets that you can place for PSG hosting Strasbourg this Friday, 1:45 in the afternoon Jamaica time. All right, for me, PSG at home, Strasbourg having a wonderful start to the season thus far, but still going to take PSG to win at home. I think that home advantage will count. Taking PSG to win in a close game, though, 3 goals to 2. $10,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Taking PSG to win, though, $1.27 straight up.
PSG, easy.
2-0?
2-0. I'll work with that.
All right. PSG by 2 goals to nil would pay $3,750 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right. That one was a little bit more straightforward than I think this one will be.
Mm-hmm.
Where Chelsea to play Nottingham Forest in the EPL this Saturday.
Correct.
How do you see that?
All righty, this game kicks off Saturday morning. Make it 6:30, bright and early. Local time, following a big home win over Liverpool, Chelsea returns from the international break to face Nottingham Forest. Well, although Chelsea had that great result against Liverpool, they're still 5 points adrift of the league lead. Forest has struggled under new manager Ange Postecoglou. A 5-match winless run has left Forest only 1 point above the relegation zone. The dark horse last year, no, Nottingham Forest, right? Only 1 point above relegation right now. And the Just Bet final result bet option has Chelsea favored to win this game at $1.92. Nottingham Forest come in at $3.40 for the upset, and the draw at odds of $3.75. Folks, do remember that correct score betting allows you to maximize on your winning potential. That's what we all want. Here's the thing. Take advantage of the many full-time correct score bets that are available for Chelsea against Nottingham Forest this Saturday morning, 6:30 in EPL action. And those correct score bets you can place, full-time bets, include Chelsea winning this game, 2 goals to nil, would pay $5,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. Chelsea 3-1 pays better, $7,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Can Chelsea blank Nottingham Forest by 3 goals to nil? Well, that would pay $8,500 in winnings for your $500 wager. For Nottingham Forest, correct score bets include if they win 2-1, $6,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Nottingham Forest over Chelsea by 3 goals to 1 pays $15,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. If Forest wins this game, though, by 3 goals to 2, a $500 bet would pay $18,000 in winnings. And for the big bettors out there, use up the bet builder option. Of course, we have persons that throw down a ton of money on these games. Let's give you a couple of options that you can consider with the bet builder option. Say you have $10,000 lying around. First half ending in a draw if Chelsea goes on to win the match, scoring 2 or more goals. Simple. Your $10,000 would multiply to $120,000 in winnings. Even better though. Well, it's the same amount of money, but if Forest wins the first half and goes on to win the match, scoring 3 or more goals, with both teams scoring, a $10,000 bet on that bet builder option also pays $120,000 in winnings. Chelsea, on the road for me, gonna be tough against Nottingham Forest, who desperately need to get their campaign going. A 1-all draw. $2,875 in winnings with a $500 bet. Going on the fence here with a draw, $3.75 straight up.
Well, I'm going to go with the obvious favorites. Favorites might not be that obvious, but I'm going with Chelsea to win by 2 goals to 1.
2-1. The favored team in this encounter is the Blues of Chelsea. 2-1 in Chelsea's favor pays $4,000 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, and then the final one, still in the EPL, Arsenal will take on Fulham at home this Saturday as well. Talk to us about that.
That's right. The game kicks off Saturday, 11:30, Jamaica time. Fulham's campaign defined by inconsistency. They remain competitive but have struggled to convert possession into goals. The good news, their home form is solid, taking 7 points from the last 4 matches at Craven Cottage, and Yao Paulina continues to anchor midfield with authority. Now, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal side, combining that defensive stability we've seen so far this season with fluency in the attacking third. They have scored in every league fixture this season. Of course, Arsenal leading the EPL right now. Their away form has been strong. Their away form, the team averages over 2 goals per game. On the road, will they produce another composed display to keep their unbeaten run intact? Well, according to the JustBet final result bet option, the Gunners of Arsenal are favored to win the game at $1.55. Fulham at home, the underdog, $5.33. The draw, $4 even. Correct score bets you can capitalize on for this game at full time include if it is Gunners of Arsenal 2-0, $3,330 in winnings with a $500 bet. Gunners 3-0. $5,500 on the whole with a $500 wager. Gunners 3-1, $7,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Fulham 1-0, $6,500 in winnings there with a $500 bet. If Fulham wins 2-0, a $500 bet pays $15,500 in winnings. If Fulham wins 3-2, a $500 bet pays a very decent $35,500 in winnings. Fulham at home, that crowd can really get behind their Fulham team. Arsenal 2-1 for me. $4,500 on a whole, a $500 bet. Arsenal $1.55 straight up.
Not going to bet against Arsenal either, and 2-1 sounds just about right. So, Arsenal for me to win by 2-1.
No problem. $4,500 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, take us to the break, my good man.
All right, here we go. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers this evening. Curacao versus Trinidad and Tobago at 6 o'clock. Curacao is favored to win this game, Orville, at $1.58. We need Trinidad to win. Well, they're the underdog at $5.33, and the draw attracts odds of $3.33. The line of goals, 2.5. 3 or more goals in this game, $1.88. 2 goals and under pays at $1.75. Jamaica versus Bermuda, 7 o'clock at the office. Yes, the National Stadium. Jamaica heavily favored to win the game at $1.05. Bermuda for the upset, very enticing odds of $21. Might even want to catch a 500 on that. The draw in this encounter at $8.50. The line of goals, 3.5, 4 goals and over in this match at $1.73. 3 goals and under at $1.90. Panama takes on Suriname at 8 o'clock this evening. Panama favored to win $1.40. Suriname $6.50. The draw $4 even. El Salvador closes out qualifiers tonight. They take on Guatemala. El Salvador at home favored to win $2.50. Very good odds. Guatemala not far behind at all at $2.66. The draw, which is a decent bet as well, at $2.90. Get in the game on your World Cup qualifiers. The NBA season starts next week. Tuesday is NBA season time again. And, of course, looking forward to Week 7 in the NFL season for 2025. All of your favorite games and more, including baseball, by the way. Yeah, we're at the championship series time, or that stage of the postseason. Make it justbetga.com, supremegames.com, the Supreme Ventures Gaming app. Hop into one of our over 100 JustBet locations island-wide. We look forward to hosting you, especially in our retail centers. You can't find a better place to watch all of your favorite games. Of course, all to you, your team, and the listeners from all of us at JustBet. Stay safe, enjoy the games. Catch you later in the week, my friend. Make it Thursday now. Take care till then.
All right, Sir Jesse Blake, and with that, we take a break. That was the JustBet Winner's Edge, sponsored by JustBet,
Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne Manning from Omega Church and Omega Radio. It has always been my dream to establish community work here in Jamaica. Television, church, humanitarian work here in Jamaica. And as you know, we have been doing the radio since 2022. The time has come that we're calling all helper, kingdom-minded citizens, putting together this team in Jamaica. We're looking for helpers, kingdom-minded helpers, from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, coordination, media for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Text me at that line, and a member of my US team or European team will reach out back to you. Thank you and God bless you. I hope you're ready to serve. Text me at 876-204-9356. A member of my team will reach out to you expeditiously to expedite this help. Omega Center Jamaica, local team invitation. Be a part of it. Let's change Jamaica and make Jamaica great again.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk.
So we're back, and I told her that there are some statistics that I want to bring to the fore. Not told her. Now the series just done. West Indies versus India. The stats are out. West Indies took, you know how many wickets we took for India in the 2 test matches? Took 5 in the first innings. I think we ended up with 10 Indian wickets overall. You know how much fell to the Pacers?
How many?
1. Remember, pace, we must just pick pace no matter what. You know. We took 10 wickets in India over those 2 test matches. 1 of those wickets fell to a fast ball. So when you hear Badger talking rubbish people, I mean, there are 2 types of people who talk sports. I tell you that all the while. Those who just because them have a mouth, and those who say something of substance. And you know which category Badger fall. And you know which category me I fall. Now, Jaden Seals, me tell you, is our best fast bowler. He got 1 wicket in the series for 155 runs. You know, you hear me say? 155 runs Shields. Our top wicket taker was Warrican. Warrican take 5. Think he was going at 40 at a piece. Ruston Chase. And I heard the suggestion this morning that Ruston Chase is out bowling Warrican. It's another piece of rubbish. I'm saying, listen to people who talk off the top of them head and listen to people who talk with substance. Me talk with substance. You know what the others do. Ruston Chase, 3 wickets at 61 apiece. And Warrican 5 wickets at 43 apiece. Now, Seals 1, Carripier 1, which means that the other 3 fast bowling options don't out nobody. Anderson Phillip no get nobody out. Lee and the young pace no get nobody out. And Greaves, the medium pace, no out nobody. But we must pick pace no matter where we are go and make Ruston Chase. Boy, I don't get it. So Ruston Chase was out bowling this series by Warrican. And 1 wicket in 2 test matches went to pace. Why? Conditions not suit our pacers. Them not that good. Seals is promising, but he will have to start learning how to get wickets on unresponsive pitches. But anyway, make we go back on the line. Hello.
Yeah, I heard on the radio that I should call the program.
You heard? Oh, you weren't
listening? You said that. You said that.
Okay. I thought you weren't listening.
No, man, I my program this year.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, so what?
Go on, man. Me listen for you.
Go on where? Me don't beat you.
Want to hear me first?
Me don't beat you already, my boss, man. Just give up, man.
You want to hear me now?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Number 1, you misrepresented again and came on the radio with a lie. Mount Salem, I hope you listen to this, you know. You said Serena Williams won 1 Grand Slam at the age of 21.
I never said that.
What was the argument?
Before
21, Serena won 4 at age 20. 4 Grand Slam.
No, sir.
You want
the more she win the more she win.
She won at 17. She won her very first at age 17, like the greats do.
Yeah, man. In 1999, the US. So Serena, I can work with
6 at age 20. She won.
No.
At 20.
She what?
At age 20.
No. Before.
She won 4.
21.
No.
Don't change your argument. How many? Hold on, my boss man. How many Grand Slams and how many Kakagaf won before 21?
Before 21?
Yes.
1.
So how many she has now?
2.
And when so she won the other one when she turned 21.
Yes, last year. She won the French last year.
So when they were both at the age of 21, Kakagaf had 2 and
hold on.
No, man.
And
because
Serena
remember Serena the goat in them. Hold on, my boss.
But that is not my argument.
Remember Serena is the goat in no say so. Hold on, my boss. If Serena is the goat in my boss.
That is not my argument. I will not go down a road.
All right, so Kakagaf we attack. Kakagaf we attack. So I'm saying to you.
You have a reason when me bring period in. I bring to oral trace show.
Y'all over the place, my boss. You want to talk about Serena now, you know.
Reason what I brought to oral trace.
Take your licks, man. The woman
you need to apologize first.
The woman have won 2 Grand Slams at 21. Not many have done that. And she have 9 hard.
No. Many have done that. Many have done that. Be careful.
No, man. Not
all of the greats have done that. All of the greats.
You're gonna holler at the greats, my boss.
Then that my argument is about.
No, your argument is trash, my boss. Because
my argument?
Because me no hear nobody in the world that compares.
What is my
I hear nobody in the world comparing
Tell me the argument
Kakagaf to the greatest tennis player of all time. Take your licks, man.
Explain the argument that I brought.
How is Kakagaf rated? How is Kakagaf rated?
Not as any other great. But by my brethren, them, they want to rate her and put her in the class of the greats. The Steffi Graf, the Serena, those people. I wanted to do it too, and I said to them, no, she's not in that class. They don't believe.
No, man, we
just
don't know.
like you.
No, man,
just like you. Yeah, but when Mount Salem them friend them, they bring an argument to the radio, when man them talk in a bar. Didn't you come on the radio and correct him?
Yeah, but he does have friends. He does have the friends. No, but they listen. His friends listen. No. Hold on, man. Listen, hold on, man.
Hold on.
The persons that Mount Salem is talking about, they listen to the program together every day. You realize that him call and say them and listen, and I talk to them occasionally as well. So he's a phantom. He's a phantom friend you have, me boss. He's a phantom friend you have, me boss. At a line.
When did they call the program?
Anyways, the woman have 9 straight hardcore title.
When did they call the program?
First time since Serena.
When Salem friend call the program?
Take your licks, my boss.
When they call the program?
Just retract your foolishness when you talk.
You jump up on six titles. Even if you apologize for one title, for the one Serena title,
yeah, man,
you need to.
If I were you, I would debate.
If Mount Salem,
hold on,
Nick, me not gonna beat Nick. You know, I'm not gonna beat you because you know element. Maybe you never hear where Zidane.
If I were you,
hold on.
No, man, give me a chance.
Like Mount Salem, who run come chat. You Mount Salem need to come back.
If I were you, I would debate how many titles Serena won before the, because this is a cock-off argument that you are debate. It is trash, my boss. It is trash, my boss.
Listen, I've done my
the girl has trashed you once again. 9 hardcore titles in a row.
Listen to Mike on the ground.
9 hardcore titles in a row, my boss. You get your tiki out. That's why you cry. That's why you went to Oral Tracy's shoulder this morning to cry like a little baby, my boss. Because you get your teeth kicked out. That's normally not you, but because you got your feelings hurt on this program, you went to the Maverick to cry like a little baby shipping port. We take a break. We're coming back.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Qualcomm Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit WalcomJ.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? Not clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
Tracy, who you go give on now?
You're too fast. Hey, me I got your text now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them.
Me can get some?
No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. We go back online. Hello?
Oh, music.
Oh, music.
Yeah, first music of the afternoon, and this one is from Truth. We've been playing a lot of Truths since the other day. This one is called Special Me.
Special, peculiar, special me, exceptional. Special me, God, me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe in me with your love and give me your peace. Special me, God me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe, fill me with your love and give me a peace. Peculiar, unusual, new figure, born winner, who richer. Same frame, but me get a new picture. Me no too sin again, cause me delivered. Get a new vision, me no want division, no in a division. Some feel cause them never too listen. Obedience are the end vision. True passion. Special me, God me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe, fill me with your love and give me a peace. Special me, God me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe, fill me with your love and give me a peace. Chosen generation, royal priesthood, holy nation, extraordinary population, ready figure praise with exaggeration. I gotta get the glory with admiration. I am alone, I get the admiration. Give for me time for the inspiration. Humble myself for the elevation. Special me, God me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe, fill me with your love and give me a peace. Special me, God me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe, fill me with your love and give me a peace. Peculiar, unusual, new figure, born winner, who richer. Same frame, but me get a new picture. Nah sin again, come and delivered. Nah sin again, come and too special. God give me joy, catch your expression. Catch your expression. Special me, God me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe, fill me with your love and give me a peace. Special me, God me know you cover me specially, and me put me trust in you, me believe, fill me with your love and give me a peace. Specially, me believe, and give me a peace. Specially, me believe, and give me a peace.
All right, so yeah, there we go. I'm looking back at the series. I'm going to do my checks again. What we know, though, is that Jaden Seals only out one man, and the Pacers, the other Pacers, them not get nobody out. But I'm looking back at the figures. Now, I don't know how can somebody insist, play a pace. And it is obvious that when we go into conditions that don't suit pace, we now, the Pacers, 2 test matches, 1 wicket fall into a fast ball. 1. And yet you have people suggesting we must just pick pace no matter the conditions. That tell you have 2 kind of reasoning. Those who make sense and those who don't. And me, you know which category me for. Anyway, we could go back online. Hello.
Season, he wants us to push him wherever.
What is that? Oh, hello.
Hello?
You're on.
Oh, come here. Somebody else talk at the same time, Zidane.
Yeah, me did I hear somebody as well.
Oh, go on there. Boy, Zidane, look at shipping port catch you with a start there like a while.
Me don't know about that.
Don't ease me up if me have by a decimal point, you know, sir.
No, man, here what, man. You look like I look on Serena date of birth now, man. She born September, so.
It no matter, sir. If me have by 1/10 of a percentage on a card on the whole Jamaica for me.
All right, so Serena wasn't quite.
But I me still a shipping port deep.
No. So, so what's the point, though?
No, so I'm just saying correct you with that stat.
Yeah, but it's not the stats me that I use to try. Hold on, man. No, you're the hold on, you're the difference now. Me never use this. Me just make a point with Serena Williams, you know, and what she was doing at the time, you know.
Sound like you did some research, though.
No, it's the top of my head me that I use. Because I know she win the first.
Top of the head.
Hold on, man. I know she win the first one.
Well, when me at top of the head, see me.
All right, go on. Can make now right. Talk. Yes.
Let me go through. Zidane, so me I go re-establish a reasoning here, right? Me and Mr. Higgins is reasoning about George Headley versus Dan Bradman, right? And what we have done so far is establish a commonality. Let me tell you what the commonality is, Zidane. Even though on the surface of it, it says that one's average is 100 and one is 61, there's a lot more that meets the eye than those averages, because the one at 100, he got to fatten up on some weaker teams, while the one at 61, he only played against the very best. You understand? No. What we also found out common between them is that Dan Bradman played 70% of his games against England. George Headley played 74% of his games against England. So
and it represents the largest portion of their games played. So you think that is a fair comparison to compare them more so than what Dan Bradman do against India, South Africa, and West Indies? Not true?
Yeah.
All right. So yesterday we get Mr. Higgins to concede the last match of George Headley played to me. Him now want to concede the second to last one, which I think he should.
Which point did I concede?
The one in 1954. When he was 46.
What point did I concede?
No, that even though his average against England says 71.25, the last match they pulled it because his sample size
What was
so
the
small.
point that I conceded? 3 times you answered that now.
The point?
Yeah.
You conceded to me that you would discredit the last game.
I said no such thing.
Oh, you never conceded? So you're not conceded?
I'm judging a career versus a career.
Okay, so let me ask Zidane then, Zidane, do you think it is fair to consider that match?
Me would consider it.
All right.
If I say my 40 enough and he never played that much years.
46, never. Okay.
If I want to find out how good he really is, me would
How old was Bradman when he played him last Test series?
About 39.
I think it was about 40. So,
but Headley was playing at 42, you know, remember that?
So a 2 old man did that play?
No, but both of them step away at 40 and then Headley came back at 45.
Then if him come back, brother, him come back and ugly up him.
Come on, Harvey, because the country didn't have any players. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck this up. So Zidane, listen carefully now, Zidane. I asked Mr. Higgins yesterday, who was more dominant against the English bowling, right? In terms of making big scores, hundreds and stuff like that, right? Because they are both career-wise at about 50% in terms of making matches to hundreds against the English, right? He said that he's not going to say Headley was as dominant as Bradman because Bradman have the highest individual score against England. That is what you said, right, Mr. Higgins?
No, sir. You said that Headley piled up bigger scores than Bradman.
No, I didn't say that. I said which one of them was able to pile up big scores at a faster rate.
But Dan Bradman made 2 triple centuries against the man.
Good. But he also made 6 ducks against England and George Headley only made 1.
So you are telling me that George Headley was more dominant against England than Bradman?
Yes, sir.
When one man averaged 89 against them and one man averaged 71 against them?
Yes, sir, he was. No, let me make the points before you derail me. Let me.
No, man, give me 12 you're talking. You are telling me that one man averaged 89 against a team. The other man averaged 71 against the same team.
Yes.
But the 71 man was more dominant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, can I explain why I said that, sir?
Me not understand them kind of reason.
Okay, now, Zidane. Now, follow this reason, Zidane. Here are some of the points, Zidane. Like I told you, Zidane.
The man will average 71 more dominant than the man
give me a chance. I'm not getting a chance, Zidane.
You're not
getting
a chance.
We make a rule. We say, we have a talk, and the other one listen. I know him, see him, and I broke the rule. Mr. Higgins, Dan Bradman was out 6 times for a duck against England. George Headley was out once. Dan Bradman never scored 2 centuries in the same game against England. George Headley did it twice. Dan Bradman, George Headley is the first person to score 2 centuries at Lords against England in the same game.
But hold on, Garvey. What's the real point you're making? You're saying the gap between the two when they face the very best is not as wide as it overall.
No.
So, Harvey, you agree?
One man averaged 71 against the man.
And one man averaged
80.
Zidane,
but don't talk.
71 is misleading.
I get the 74. I get the 74. Gav, hold on.
You can't talk.
I get the 74. Gav, you want 74 for the average for me.
No, it's 70. If you take out the last game, Zidane, it goes to 75.6.
Alright, 75.
And the other man, 89, brother.
That's still a massive gap. That's in a
Alright, but Zidane, hold on. So Zidane is the average. Hold on, Zidane. Listen to what me say now. If Dan Bradman makes hundreds 55% of the time in play England, and George Headley makes hundreds at 57% of the time in innings, which one of them is more dominant against England bowling?
Bradman better than
No, the next thing to consider is this, Zidane. And I hope Dwight Chateau is listening.
Let me ask
you
you a question, for information purposes. What's our guy, the West Indian, overall, what is his first class average?
Zidane, why are you asking me something which is irrelevant?
No, man. No, I want to know who
Zidane,
better.
we are established. That is not a commonality. What we have established here, Zidane. It is a commonality.
No, why does it
they play
I will find that out
cricket
for you.
against the same people?
I want to
Bradman's
first class average.
90
And what is
But Zidane.
Because Bradman face better bowlers at the first class level, you know.
Yeah, man.
Because him playing a higher standard.
In 2 fractions, you have to get the same denominator.
That's fine.
No, Zidane. Zidane, the final point is this, Zidane. Here is the thing about Dan Bradman. In comparison to what he did in England and Australia, it is a chalk to cheese thing. In Australia, on the faster pitches, Dan Bradman actually was mortal. His overall average in Australia against England, Zidane, is 74, right? But on the faster wickets, the wickets that are considered faster,
yes.
In Australia, he struggled. Not only that, in
Who struggled?
England...
Who struggled in Australia?
He said on the faster track.
We say on the faster wickets. Go and check what he did at Brisbane, Adelaide, and come back and compare that to what he did at the other grounds.
And
Not only that,
him average how much pan the fast pitch them?
Like 50-something.
Then Jesus Christ.
Then if you Mr. Higgins.
How much Headley average pan the fast something them in Australia?
Okay, I like how you said that. Listen to this now, Zidane. Even though George Headley struggled in his first 2 games in Australia, he played 5 games and Bradman was in the series. He struggled in the first 2 games adjusting. You see the final 3 games of that series, Zidane, George Headley averaged over 60 with 2 centuries and outscored Dan Bradman over those 2 games.
What about 2 games, brother? The man didn't play a 5-test series and Bradman completely
Next thing
outside
out, Mr. Higgins.
What's wrong with you,
last
man?
point before I go, Mr. Higgins, and you can cuss me after me gone. England, the pitch that is considered the fastest pitch in England, Zidane. Lord, Dan Bradman never could do as well as George Headley there. And the reason why for those things, it is clear from me, do I chat to you listening, that George Headley was far more dominant against fast bowling and on faster pitches than Dan Bradman, who piled up a lot of runs on slow pitches against weak slow bowlers.
What was George Headley's record on slow pitches? What was George Headley's record on slow pitches?
On slow pitches, him struggle because him go one time at India and him get 2. And if you look at the spinning wickets like a
So George Headley struggle on slow pitches. And Bradman struggle on fast pitches. When you combine the two, one average 99, one average 50.
But there were no great fast bowlers then. If it was in this era, Mr. Higgins,
Yeah,
he
argument not done, man. Every
because he
angle
was
turn,
not
man.
great against. But tomorrow I'm coming back for more. You're not going to get away. You need to do some more work. Because
George Headley first class record is 69.
Bradman is 94.
And Bradman, where did George Headley play first class?
In the Caribbean.
So where was the highest standard?
In Australia. So Bradman first class record is both.
George Headley can't bat like this,
third.
man. None at all, man. Come on, Gaffy, man. Bradman, come on, Gaffy, man. Nitpicking.
We'll take a break.
We're
We're
coming
back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. We're back online. We go back online. Hello.
Yeah, man. Hello.
Oh, here is the man who said play a piece no matter what, man. Even when we play a 2-match series and the